Hold it right there, little missy. You think you could smuggle illegals onto my land?
Whoops. Looks like another birthright citizen.
God damn you. This is my home, my land, my country.
Just picture it. This whole valley. 1 million acres of strip malls, subdivisions, a chain of hamburger berries. We could all be rich!
That's what you Manhattan elites will never understand. We don't want to be rich. We want to be free.
Cut. Everybody hold. I'm gonna CG in that arrow.
Half of the country thinks I'm not. Why do I even bother?
Hey, so you dropped the line, I'm gonna send these illegal rapists back where they came from. It's kind of where the whole scene turns.
This is bullshit, okay? American Eagle is Vought Plus's number 4 show. Why are we being canceled?
There with you. This is coming from the top. The Homelander's rebooting the universe.
Okay, can you at least then write a finale that isn't just a dog pile of a bunch of red state bumper stickers slapped together?
The Taylor Sheridan AI wrote the thing, and it does not take notes.
TV10 Podcast, episode 0575. Bill Frost here in the home base of South Salt Lake, and Tommy Milagro in Sacramento.
Yeah, that would be Sacktown if you're nasty. And I know our listeners, you are so nasty. What is... Anyway, so we are doing this remotely. And
we're remotely doing it, yeah.
Remotely doing this live.
Yes, yes. And, we're miles apart, yet we're drinking the same product to sponsor the show this week, and that would be?
Oh, that would be our good friends at Sugar House Distillery. They bring to us the vodka, the only vodka that really fuels Mr. Frost and myself. And, I mean, I could go somewhere and be treated like an adult here in California, but why would I want to do that?
Ew,
I need some Utah vodka in my life so I can feel the enjoyment and also drink in my shame.
That could possibly be the first time that phrase has ever been uttered.
Yep.
I need some Utah vodka.
Yeah, it's right up there with the time I was in Texas, and I said, and I gave the toast, eat, drink, and be merry, because tomorrow you'll be in Utah. And then that prompted one of those guys, as I was in the tequila shot, to go, so you're a Mormon.
Yeah. All right. The business is taken care of, and I understand you're taking some kiddies to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah, that will be the event. That is where I will ruin my nephews. And that would be Milagro Jr. and Hijo de Milagro, as far as anybody knows. And I have done my best to ruin these children's lives and
Good
make
for you.
sure. Yeah, I just make sure that they watched as much TV as possible, and more importantly, they got into Star Wars. Now, sadly, they started off with the prequels, but what can you do when you're that? It's okay. It's okay. The fact is, they started with Star Wars, and they're starting to, and it's going to be all right. So,
okay.
Yeah. So how they react to Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, who's to say?
Are they not familiar with the TV show?
Here's the thing. I've really tried, but then they wanted to, well, their parents had this silly idea that they needed to do activities like baseball, be outside, and you're gonna laugh at this. They even wanted them to do things that don't involve TV.
Yeah. This is the downfall of this country right here.
That's exactly what I've said. But it's not my kids, so hey. The important thing is that I'm just going to ruin them the only way I know how. And, this is one of those ways I can do that. Later on, it'll be Kung Fu. And then if they get older, Rubies. The Office.
If they get older, wow. Positive outlook. Okay.
Okay, am I wrong considering the hellscape that we're living in these days?
No, you're probably right on there.
So anyway, what I'm saying is, Bill Frost and I are going to be launching our own preschool initiative. So if you want to send your kids your way,
Yeah.
and I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, we're 100% Epstein free. So
Yes.
that is we just ask for money, and then after that, we turn your kids loose, and good luck.
Yeah. So coming up this week, we are, should this episode actually happen, we're dropping on Memorial Day 2026, May 25, and got some new stuff coming out this week I wanted to run by you real quick. The first one coming up on Tuesday, and you might remember, let's see if you do you remember a comedian by the name of Harland Williams?
Of course I do.
Okay.
How can I not forget Harlan Williams?
How could you not forget Harland Williams?
I mean, what individual would forget the joy that is Harlan Williams? Now, if you want to ask me, how can I forget Kill Tony? Well, it's real simple. It's called A Bullet.
Yeah, okay. So he's got a new movie coming out on Tuesday on Apple TV called Wingman. And according to the clips I've seen of him on various bro podcasts, not this one, but other bro podcasts.
Oh dear.
This movie is totally unwoke and out of control, and it's the kind of movie that you can't make anymore because it's a raunchy comedy because woke. And it's called Wingman, and he's a wingman for hire. He's wacky. And he's helping a guy win his girlfriend back, and this thing looks fucking awful.
Okay, but on a scale of 1 to Rob Schneider, where does it land?
It might be right on par with Rob Schneider, if not below.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it looks pretty fucking terrible. And but I thought Apple TV was the woke streamer, but this is happening on Apple TV, so I don't know what to think anymore.
Okay. Is this a case of where even Netflix had standards for once?
Maybe. Yeah. This seems like something that would turn up on Netflix,
right?
Next to Bert Kreischer or some shit like that. But anyway, it's called Wingman, and yeah. But here's something better. On Wednesday on Prime Video, Spider-Noir. Have you heard anything about this?
Only that it has the genius that is Nicolas Cage. That's it.
Yep.
No notes.
Nicolas Cage in his first TV thing. That's hard to believe, but yeah.
And it should be important to note that Nicolas Cage was in... he voiced Spider-Noir in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse all those years ago.
Yeah.
And there is something delicious about the fact that he's in a spider cave and he's going, wherever I go, the wind follows me. And the wind, it smells like rain. Like, he say what you will, that man does not phone it in. Not even once.
Yeah, so this is from the people who did Into the Spider-Verse. And it is set in 1930s New York, where he plays a private detective named Ben Reilly by day, and by night he's the Spider, the only superhero in New York City in 1930. And you can watch this series. You can watch it in its entirety on Prime Video beginning Wednesday, or you can watch it week by week starting Monday, Memorial Day, on MGM Plus. I'm guessing it's more likely that people have Prime Video than MGM Plus.
And more importantly, it's more important to remember that despite their best efforts, MGM Plus is just going to fail, and they'll be absorbed by Prime Video any day now, as predicted in the prophecy known as the studio.
Yeah. It'll go the way of Freevee, Amazon Freevee, most likely. And you can watch this series. You have your choice to either watch it in color, in true hue color, or authentic black and white.
What?
Yeah, you could watch it either way.
You mean they're giving people choices?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
All right.
I know. It's hard to believe, but yeah.
So the only two questions I have are these, especially in the landscape we're in these days. A, uh, does Spider-Noir drink egg creams? And B, does, does he fight Nazis? That's the second one that's most important.
It is the 1930s. There's a chance he could be fighting Nazis.
I want him to fight Nazis. I want him to fight Nazis.
It's possible. It could happen, yeah. So
Yeah,
that's on Wednesday on Prime Video. On Thursday, this is a show I watch. I don't know if it's a show you watch. Criminal Minds. We're now debuting season 19 of this show. And yeah.
So what I'm hearing right now is, as we're talking live on air, CBS has not fully gone under yet.
Well, this is a Paramount Plus deal. It got rebooted by Paramount Plus a few years ago, and so now it does not broadcast on CBS. It only streams on Paramount Plus. So there's cussing, there's swearing, which is nice.
So CBS is still a thing for now, and Paramount Plus is still sustained. And is it because of spite and or the, as the boys pointed out, the Taylor Sheridan AI?
Could be, yeah. But yeah, I wanted to note that Paul F. Tompkins, he's been on the show before. And this season, he has a true crime podcast within the Criminal Minds Evolution show. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. What in the name of only murders in the building is this bullshit?
I know.
I have so many mixed feelings on this.
Yeah. Also that's on Thursday on Paramount Plus. Also on Thursday on Hulu, the second season of Deli Boys.
Yay!
You might remember this from last year before last, when two Pakistani American brothers, their father, who's a convenience store magnate, he suddenly dies, and they're to inherit the business, but then they find out that there was it was basically just a front for a criminal organization, and so they're in a little over their heads.
And Andy is a little unhinged.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a tad.
And so we got another season of that coming in. Here's the guest stars are coming in for season 2. Kumail Nanjiani, Robin Thede, Andrew Reynolds, and Lily Singh.
Okay.
So all those people are fucking funny as hell. So looking forward to another season of Deli Boys.
Okay.
And coming up on it's on Thursday on Hulu. Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like this could be the breakout moment for that show, for people that actually want to see people who are what's the word I'm looking for? Brown.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. White people.
Yeah. Coming up on Friday on Apple TV, we have Star City, which is a spin-off of sorts of For All Mankind. To refresh your memory, For All Mankind starts off in the 1960s in an alternate reality where the Russians won the space race, not America, and Star City tells a story from the point of view of Russia. Yeah.
Hence the star, because
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so basically, if I may quote the Beatles, they're back in the USSR.
Yeah. And, if you believe in the moon landing, suckers, Russia got there first in this timeline.
Right. Or did they? Because, they could have faked it over there as well. They had the technology too.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the moon is just sitting up there unexplored.
And there's aliens up there going, oh, I'm fucking glad we don't have to deal with these assholes.
Yeah. Coming up on Saturday, we have a, no offense to Craig Ferguson, but I think we need to put a stop to these TV networks handing travelogue shows to celebrities who obviously have the money to take their own globe-trotting vacations. Okay. Craig Ferguson, America on Purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's basically him making his way through America. And didn't our friend Kamau do this already?
It was
uh,
called United Shades of America,
yeah, yeah.
and um, it occurs to me, and I know that we have the ear of the liberal elite
Oh
in
yeah, that
Hollywood.
is us.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say to all you Hollywood liberals. Hi there. This is Tommy and this is Bill. We have a proposal to you. We are happy to travel around anywhere that's not America for obvious reasons. And we would love to, you know, do a travelogue where we watch TV in different corners of the world. We won't understand a single part of the language, but that's okay. That's what adds to the funny. So, we are happy to get this project underway and we'll get you 10 episodes going, but we just need a little bit of funding here for the low price of 1 million per person. That's all we ask for. So,
That'll
um
work. That'll work.
yeah, and please reach out. Our interns are standing by, waiting your call. So next move is on you. And when Craig Ferguson's show tanks, you know how to reach us.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, sure, we're no Anthony Bourdain, but we're just not choking on our aspirations. Oh, did that? I'm sorry. Did I say the quiet part out loud? My bad.
Oh, I don't know, but be sure and write down choking on aspirations.
Okay,
Just, just
I'm
for the hell
dialing
of it.
that in. Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna wrap the week here on Sunday, May 31st, the last day of May. On it's an odd day that a movie opens theatrically and on streaming on a Sunday. This is weird, but it's a movie called Speed Demon,
Okay.
and it stars William H. Macy and Katie Cassidy, who you might remember from
Oh, okay.
yeah. And
All right.
check. Here's the synopsis here
This
from
ought
the
to be good.
studio. When Father Novak, William H. Macy, and Sister Lou, Katie Cassidy, board a train from Montreal to New York City, they aren't prepared for the danger and evil that will pursue them. After the train is taken over by the demon Asmodeus, Father Novak and Sister Lou must battle possessed passengers on a runaway train, with Sister Lou forced to overcome her faltering faith and perform the first exorcism done by a nun.
Okay.
And all I can see is the Fry meme saying, "Shut up and take my money."
See, and this is me going, wait a minute. I've kind of seen this. I like how they're trying to combine Bullet Train with The Exorcist, but there's only one problem here. No Brad Pitt. How dare you? How
yeah.
dare you? I mean, granted, William H. Macy would be good, but what about the rest of the Gallagher family? Did you forget them that quickly, William H. Macy? Or are we just really trying that hard to get some money going for your kids again? I don't know. So,
Yeah. So I can't wait to not pay for that movie.
as do I. And we would never suggest that you not pay for anything that would be available to purchase, even though there's probably ways around it, which we would never endorse. We would never endorse officially. So,
That's just crazy talk. And
Yeah.
also on Sunday, May 31st, it is the finale of Euphoria. So I urge everyone out there in the literati to get your think pieces ready for when it is finally over.
So
And,
is this series finally, or is this season finally?
I'm gonna guess it's series finally, because at the rate they've been putting out seasons, it might be until like 2035 we get another season of Euphoria. So
Yeah.
let's call it done.
And let's face it, Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney, their price tags went up way the fuck up. So
Yeah, they got plenty of work. They'll be fine.
they'll be just okay. So don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
And I'm sure by now you've seen the finale of The Boys, correct?
Oh yes, and it was very, very satisfying and all sorts of filthy. There are just no words I can give to express my enjoyment other than Hello, cunt. That. And my God, I am going to miss that from Carl Urban more than anything else.
Daddy's home. Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Yeah, and I'm sure it won't happen, but Anthony Starr deserves all the Emmys because just the way he portrayed the transformation from super almighty douchebag to powerless cuck is pretty fantastic, I'd say.
Look, I'll give you anything you want. I'll even suck your boop. And oh, and it, just the fact that Garth Ennis, one of the creators of The Boys in the comic book format, and Seth Rogen and his other partner Evan Goldberg bringing it to life was just spot on.
Oh, yeah.
And if nothing else, I entreat everybody to watch the ending a little harder because whenever times are going to get tough in the real world, that should be the moment you should savor for as long as possible. In fact, I would even dare say, if it's possible, you may want to get this into physical media in case, for some reason, some people decide to take it off streaming platforms, which would be crazy in this world. I mean, who would want to shut down humor like that?
Oh,
And
yeah.
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 And we'll get to the other part of why laughter's dying out in a second, but let's continue on.
Oh, well, we're probably going to get to it now. You're probably talking about the Colbert finale.
Well, was it a finale? And there's two reasons why I'm bringing it up. So,
Yeah. Well, I heard from various people that they were having trouble streaming the finale live on Paramount Plus, to which I told them, just watch it on CBS. Your rabbit ears will not fail you. I watched it on CBS and everything went fine.
yeah,
No interruptions, no nothing.
I was watching it with my dad. We DVR'd it because Dad wanted to get his rest. So crazy, I know. But yeah,
Okay.
we watched it, and I think it was perfect that Paul McCartney was the final guest at the Ed Sullivan Theater, which is where the Beatles really got their big break all those years ago.
1964. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, very historic, which, by the way, I think you need to get all the Beatles albums you can, ladies and gentlemen. But secondly,
You think they're going to be outlawed next?
uh, are you surprised at this stage in the game? But here's the thing, and this is why I don't think it's truly the end, because, and I was reading up on this before we joined in the virtual studio. Apparently, Stephen Colbert got another gig, and apparently it's available. He was on a public access show in Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah, I
And
heard about this. Yeah.
yeah, and apparently Jack White was his musical director, which I thought was all sorts of awesome. Um, now,
Yeah.
if Mr. Colbert, if you are listening to this right now, and of course you would be, I'm just going to say right now, when you come in, we'll try to direct you to some TV studios. Failing that, if you if you can't get on board, no big deal. The TV Tan studios are always open and ready for you.
Yeah.
Might be a little different just because it would be audio. However, we would break the bank to actually get video going at that stage in the game. We would be happy to do that.
The finale of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert averaged 6.74 million viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's moving forward, I don't know if he owns The Late Show YouTube channel or if somebody else, if Paramount does, but that'll be interesting.
Well, and that's the other thing that I was kind of reading, I guess. And the story I got it from was from I want to say comic book reader. Apparently, Paramount was trying to do everything they can to try to shut that down because of copyright issues.
Hmm.
Because Of course. So the only question I have is, when did you say that this merger was gonna go under and the Ollisons can go the fuck away?
That's my belief. And I'm sticking to that. I think this merger is not going to happen. Of course, I could be very wrong. And when it does go through, if it does go through, I will admit to me fucking it up. But
Well,
as of right now, I don't think it's going to happen.
sir, there is nothing that you have done wrong. Ellison's, on the other hand, well, they have done everything fucking wrong. Let's
Yeah.
not lie. Anyway, so the important thing is, I don't think this is going to be the end of Colbert. I mean, sure, we've got the 4/5 of Strike Force 5, which is probably now
Mm-hmm.
Strike Force 4 around.
Yeah.
I guess we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. I will say this in the when we were watching the last show with Stephen Colbert, um, and when Jon Stewart came on, and I have to agree with Stewart's take on this, because Stewart has said a lot more worse things than Colbert has,
Mm-hmm.
which tells us that, you know, Orange McDoucheface does not pay attention to basic cable. He only just has 3 channels and maybe PB.
Yeah.
So, so I think cable's going to be fine. Cable is going to be fine, and you can't take AI away from that
Jon Stewart's still technically a Paramount employee.
for now.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, and hopefully, unlike the last time we did a gig with Apple, this won't be the problem. So,
And I am looking at it right now. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert on YouTube, which is at Colbert Late Show, is still there, still functioning.
For
And
now.
it has over 10 million subscribers.
wow.
So
Okay.
it's there for now.
So
And,
it'll,
yeah.
yeah.
And
What? What do you got?
it has the appearance on Only in Monroe is on here.
Really? Okay, good.
The full hour is on here.
So, for people that want to know what's going on in Monroe, Michigan, hey, there's your gateway right there, ladies and gentlemen.
As of right now, as of this recording, it's still there. So there you go.
You better save it while you can, folks.
Yeah. And I think it's about that time. I think you know what time I mean.
I do, so please hit my music.
It's sports time in Milagro. Go team.
From the Sports Desk, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. It has been a busy couple of weeks. So, as we are talking live on air, it is AEW's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And
Yes.
it is notable because at the 0 hour, which you can still see on YouTube while we're on the topic, making his appearance in All Elite Wrestling is Mick Foley. That's right, the former Cactus Jack is now All Elite. And you're probably going, well, why isn't he with WWE? Well, because, funny story, he just said enough was enough. And the fact that WWE is aligned with, again, a certain orange turd, he just said, I'm not doing this. This is not hardcore. So he decided to walk away from his Legends contract. And it's not like he's hurting for money, by the way. But the fact that he's aligned now with All Elite is very promising to see. Which, now I'm not watching this. I'm not covering it for SlamWrestling.net. I already did that, even though, God, I wish I didn't have an MBA for some of the things I cover, which I'll get to in a minute. It is definitely important to know that as we're talking, a lot of matches are going on. The big one being Darby Allin is putting up his AEW World Title against MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and if MJF loses, his hair will be shorn off.
Oh,
So,
no.
I know. how will this happen? And I kind of know, but still, it is worth watching it. However, you get the chance to watch it here. Some and also as we're talking, this is going to be the start of the quarterfinals for the Owen Hart Cup, where men and women vie for a chance for the Vonda Cup, and of course, a time and place where they can name a chance to vie for any top title in All Elite Wrestling. On the women's side, the one woman that was supposed to be in the quarterfinals, that would be Willow Nightingale, had to drop out because she suffered a shoulder injury, and she dropped out of the tournament. And she was the TBS title holder, had to drop that title as well. So that will mean in the coming weeks we will learn who will be claiming the TBS title down the road. Now, let's talk about things that are very interesting, which is National Wrestling Alliance, which you can watch on Comet TV these days. And have you watched any NWA lately, Mr. Frost?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Well, as we're talking, they just held the finals of the Crockett Cup, where it was the Titans of Calamity. That would be Ren Ayabe and his tag team partner, and the guy whose column I edit for SlamWrestling.net, Jack Tellos, claiming the cup over the Country Gentlemen of AJ and Casey Kazana. Fantastic match, which again, you can read all about it at slamwrestling.net. I even took pictures at the show, and if you do watch any of the episodes, which is available at comettv.com/NWA, you will also get to see those past shows from Crockett Cup, and you might even see me as I'm taking pictures like a schmuck, trying to get the best angles and everything. It's pretty hilarious right there. But also, the other things that you will also see were Thrillbilly Silas Mason against Brian Idol in a no holds barred match, which Mason won, but not without some shenanigans by Kerry Morton. He tried to throw his Southern Sticks stablemate under the bus, and that didn't end well. So we'll have to see how that plays out. And again, I did interview Thrillbilly Silas Mason and also David Crockett, the former WCW and NWA ring announcer, which you can also catch at slamwrestling.net because, I write for Slam Wrestling and sometimes I edit, and I have an MBA. What can I say? It's hard being me.
All of that.
Yep. But yeah, and also as we're talking, WWE is going to have another PLE, and that would be the Clash in Italy, which will happen on the 31st of May, which that's a Sunday, and I really hope I am not covering that, but there might be a possibility that might happen, so mostly I'm giving you that much of a warning, Mr. Frost. And honestly, I would not like to cover that because last night, as we are talking, I had the not privilege. I I drew the short straw to cover Saturday night's main event, which if you go to slamwrestling.net, I've called it Saturday night's anemic event. And if you had to guess,
where did where did Saturday night's main event happen? Was that on ESPN app?
Nope.
Where
you
was
would
it?
think so. That was on the Peacock. So you had to still flock to the cock.
I thought we were done with Peacock and WWE.
And I would have thought Peacock would have been done with that show. And here's the reason why. I am in a bit of a snit, which...
Not a snit. Oh
Oh,
no.
oh no. Well, it's more than a snit. I went into a full Milagro manifesto when I
Oh.
recapped this. So, as I'm getting my stuff up and ready to go, so basically the main event was for the WWE Tag Team Championships. It was the Street Profits versus the Vision in Logan Paul and
Oh.
Austin Theory. Yeah.
Ah,
So yeah,
ah,
do do I have to now? Fans of TV10 podcast understand. Do I have to explain why I am not that keen on this?
no, not at all.
Uh-huh. So, but just in case if people are missing this, here's the Milagro manifesto I entered, which again is at slamwrestling.net,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, it goes like this. When I should be recapping the match. The Milagro manifesto reads, nope, not going to give this an inch of column space. To be clear, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits,
Yeah.
deserve better as a tag team, and this match ain't it. Also, Austin Theory is a talented wrestler and can pull off a great match on his own or when saddled with the right talent. Logan Paul is the X factor I would eliminate here and now. I'm sure some will come to his defense and some will say he has a right to be in this match, let alone in this main event. Well, count me in the minority that will not do so. I refuse to give him a column inch. Also, should the powers that be overseeing SlamWrestling.net deem it that I cover it in detail, I will state the following. Pay me to cover such tripe or get out of my way. There is a third option, but let's not invoke that yet. So, that is where I land on that subject. I will not, yeah, anytime Logan Paul's name appears, I will just say redacted. And I'm going to be done with it. And let me ask you this:
Are
if
they
I,
aware? Are they aware of this as Slam Wrestling?
they are now.
Oh, good. Okay.
So
As long as they know.
Oh, well, most times I could just do, a haiku and review or something like that, but I got into, there were some better matches at the beginning, and then this was at the end, and that's where I said, nope, can't do it. Cannot do it, not even one bit. Now, granted, I can rage type if I've got enough alcohol in me. I didn't. This was me with zero fucks. So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Which, by the way, if I were to pull that stunt at City Weekly, how quickly would I be fired? I know the answer. I just want to hear it out loud.
Well, it depends on if they actually pay attention while during the editing process, which I
Point taken.
find is about 50% of the time.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I see my own
God.
stuff fly through, and I catch mistakes that I've made, and I look at it and go, "Oh, there it is, right there in print." Okay.
Whoops. So
Yeah.
either way, yeah, not gonna cover Logan Paul, and I unfortunately that does lead to the final story, which is
Mm-hmm.
Jake Paul,
Ooh.
because his most valuable promotions was highly watched on Netflix, where it saw Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey in the main event.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Rousey made her tap out in less than 17 seconds. So allow me a bit of snark here. Uh, hey, Gina, how's that whole not doing, any vaccinations working out for you? Secondly, Rousey, this is exactly what you needed to get your flowers, but really, Jake Paul. And this is the part that's really interesting because apparently, after everything was said and done, and this generated huge numbers on Netflix, apparently Jake Paul wants to try to go up against UFC,
Oh,
which, as we're talking right now,
I can't
they
wait
are,
to see it.
yeah, which, as we're talking right now, UFC is gearing up for their scheduled play
Yeah.
on the White House lawn on June 13th and 14th. Well, on June 14th, and during that time, WWE wrestlers, because they're part of TKO,
Yep.
are going to be there for meet and greets. And you probably heard this as well. Apparently, uh, UFC douche Dana White and you know the orange turd. Apparently, they're giving away tickets to any servicemen, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody else has to pony up for it. So how that's going to work is going to be worth seeing, and we'll be here to. We'll be here to.
Yep.
Hold on, let me down some genius juice here.
Courage. Courage.
We'll cover it all on here and on slamwrestling.net because it's sports. Oh, God, that burns.
It's sports. There's something Milagro. Go, team. Okay.
I think I've felt my soul leave me, or whatever
Yeah.
soul I had left anymore.
All right. I hope you can make it to the Mandalorian and Grogu after.
Well, it's all right. I mean, the important thing is this is the way. This is the way.
Okay.
But man,
All right.
I had to power through that.
Let's tell the people what they should be watching harder. I will lead off with a very enthusiastic recommendation for Widow's Bay on Apple TV. Just a fine little horror comedy show. Matthew Rhys from The Americans and various other shows. Cocaine Bear, of course. Can't forget Cocaine Bear.
How can you?
Very funny in this. I didn't know he could be a comedic actor as well, but he's doing great. Stephen Root is in here, as always, killing it as Stephen Root. Basically, one of the only people who live on that island who have any damn sense. Nope, this island's cursed. Don't be bringing people here. That's too late now. Yep.
Unless you're Danhausen and you can undo any curse whatsoever. So
yeah.
That's the only X factor right there.
Yeah, and that, and also I've been catching up. I discontinued watching weekly, but now I'm catching up. Saturday Night Live UK.
Okay.
My original review stands in that it mostly has some very funny moments and some really good cast members on there, but parts of it are just far too British for me to even understand. So,
like, are we talking so dry, like you could swear it was the Great Salt Lake?
Well, no, they're mostly very rooted in British pop culture and politics.
Okay.
And so if you're not up on your UK happenings, some of this might not make any sense to you whatsoever. But the Universal stuff is very funny.
Yeah.
And the musical acts or bands you're otherwise probably never going to see anymore, like the return of Kasabian, who apparently did not return. They've just never stopped in the last 25 years.
No kidding.
Yeah. And Kasabian is still a thing.
Okay.
And various other up-and-coming British artists, as well as veterans like that. And it's on Peacock. I think it's worth checking out. There will be a second season coming in the fall. Okay. So it's worth checking out on the Peacock. So go ahead and flock to the cock for that one. And before we started recording here, or allegedly started recording again, we'll see in the mix.
We'll see how this happens.
Yeah, we could have just been talking to ourselves for an hour here, which is fine.
Which is not different than when you would see this in our office, and by our office we mean Broofies.
Yeah. So the Audacity on AMC and AMC Plus. This is a Silicon Valley satire, dark comedy starring Zach Galifianakis and Billy Magnuson and Lucy Punch and some very, very, very killer acters in here. And it just finaled with episode 8 of the first season. I'm just like, what did we learn from this? Nothing, except that tech bros are douches.
Yeah.
And well, I guess I think that's a lesson we already knew, but I might as well reinforce it, I guess.
Yeah, but this time with humor.
Yeah.
And I will say this, especially nowadays, you may have missed out on The Boys. Shame on you. But also, you have an opportunity to make it up here, and that's by watching harder Hacks. Their series finally is coming up next week, and that has been awesome. And plus, your friends and neighbors, John Hamm, is just delivering it every day.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. There has not been a wrong note in either of those shows. I will add one other that's a bit of a left ball thing. It's on Adult Swim,
It's a left
and
ball.
it's a bit of a curveball out of left field,
So
if you will.
is that a combination of left field and curveball? Just left ball?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You
All
know,
right.
because the other ball's not in use.
Let's get this into the lexicon.
Okay, that would be Rooster Fighter, and basically
Not rooster.
not Rooster, Rooster Fighter, which you can also watch on Hulu, and it's for some reason it's not on HBO Max. Why, I don't know, but whatever.
That's
Uh,
weird. All right.
yeah, but basically,
It's an Adult Swim show.
Yeah. Well, it's imported from Japan, so basically, it's about roosters and hens as they battle demons. A family show.
Yeah. So just to clarify, this is not someone who fights roosters. This is a rooster who fights on behalf of humanity
For against demons. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, and
Okay.
again, and I tried to explain it to my dad, and I was like, "What part is unclear? These are roosters
Yeah.
who are trying to defeat demons.
Uh-huh.
How is
Mhm.
it so hard to comprehend?"
Yeah, I can see that going all sorts of wrong. Okay.
Uh-huh. Well, explaining it can go all sorts of wrong. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, when you try to explain that, and then at the same time saying, when you go to peacock, you flock to the cock, like that, just it gets lost in translation.
Yeah.
Don't try to combine those two. It's just
No.
it's a
No.
lot.
No.
No.
All right. Okay. I think that's enough for the people to chew on for the week here.
Yeah.
Dropping on Memorial Day. We want to thank our sponsors, and they are.
Well, that would be our good friends at Sugar House Distillery. They provide to us the vodka that keeps us lubricated in mind and body and spirit, especially as we get through this Memorial Day weekend. And as I am suffering so much so in California, where all sorts of liquor is available to me, even on a Sunday.
Uh-huh.
But I try to maintain close to the purity that is in my Utah heart. So thank you, Sugar House Distillery, for keeping me pure in spirit. But
I gotta add something there.
oh, what's that?
Today I was out on my cycling jaunt on the bike, rode by Sugar House Distillery headquarters in South Salt Lake in Tempest Park off West Temple, and they were open.
The heck you say?
The open sign was flashing, and there was cars out front, so maybe they're open on Sundays again now. I don't know.
Oh, did you say hi to James while you were there on your jaunt?
I was flying by, trying to hit my miles there.
You were trying to be healthy?
I know, right? Yeah.
God, you're such a sucker some days.
I
But
didn't
I appreciate it.
I didn't want to interrupt my cycling track app, so no. I just noticed that the open sign was flashing and there were cars out front. So next time I'm by there on a Sunday, I will stop in.
Okay. Well, if you also have the chance, since I'm going to be stuck in Sacktown for a while, I would implore you, and also you, yes, that's right, you, the listener that's listening to this podcast, to visit some of our other fine sponsors, and they would be Outlaw Distillery. They're out in Midvale, and they've got all sorts of rums and whiskeys and bourbons and even vodkas, even white whiskey. And you're probably going, what's going on with your voice? Why are you putting so much emphasis on the W's? And I'm just saying, look, I'm talking about white whiskey.
Yes.
So don't make a thing here. But also, what you should be making a thing out of is our other good friends out in Ogden. That would be Ogden's own distillery. They provide to us, especially as we're approaching June, which is Pride Month.
Yes.
You better start stocking up on 5 Wives and 5 Husbands vodka and some Madame Patarini gin. And I'm not saying if you want to drop it off at certain Utah legislative douche and Trevor Lee, and just drop it all on his doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
And block his entrances. I would not stop you from doing that. I would
Yeah.
never endorse it, but I'm not stopping you from doing it. There's a
Right.
difference.
Yeah.
But I'll let that seed take plant. But of course, you need to think hard about this. So get those drinks. Then also get some Madame Patarini gin. Then some Porter's Fire, the Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey, and also the craft cocktails in a can because it's thirsty work, to troll
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yeah.
And also get some Underground because, Jägermeister is for pussies. And I said what I said.
Yes.
And of course, you will need some beer to get you through all this. That would be our good friends out in Midvale. That is Bohemian Brewery because, we're approaching June and people love beer. And you need beer because water's going to be a little scarce because from what I hear, you guys are in a drought. Well, good news. Beer is like water except foamier.
Yes.
And as far as you know, it will hydrate you.
And you can't run a data center on beer.
Not yet. Can we experiment with the? Anyway, we'll get to that. We'll work on that later. The point is, beer is important food for you. It is Bavarian bread, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, you need some way to hold these wonderful life-sustaining drinks. That's where you go visit our friend Ivy at Boostique in downtown Salt Lake. They got all sorts of glassware. They got stuff to mix your drinks, and they even have non-alcoholic drinks because, there's that one or two of you that are going, but alcohol's bad for you. Yes, maybe. We're happier, but if you're going to be that person, they have you covered right there. But
Yes.
we do ask that you try to support us in any way, shape, and or possible, because when the AI Center in Box Elder dries us all up, then we're going to need some money to fuel this. So, and more than likely, the AI Center is going to ask us to, make us pay for their power and or the ability to run this podcast smoothly. So,
Well, after they run out of water, they'll be running the data center on human blood.
okay.
Go watch the series Blood Drive and tell me it's not possible.
I'm sorry. What was the name of that show?
Blood Drive.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
As I'm enjoying my vodka in some blood orange, sparkling soda here.
Yes.
But I would also say support us by getting our t-shirts at just drop us a dime at tv10podcast@gmail.com. Put in the subject line t-shirt me now. We've got all sorts of shirts available. Just put in your name, the address to ship the shirt, your shirt size if we have them in that size anymore. Offers are our shirts are just going that quickly out the door for only $10. And of
Yes.
course, just be sure to PayPal or Venmo it, and we'll take it from there. So
All right.
it's on you. It's on you to keep us up and running here, ladies and gentlemen, because the federal government isn't funding us.
No. We're the one of the few podcasters that neither the American government nor the Russian government are funding.
Exactly. And more importantly, the only reason you need to fund us harder, we're not Kill Tony. So that should be endorsement enough.
Is Kill Tony our new cautionary tale? We've moved on from Joe Rogan.
Oh no. Joe Rogan's still on the list. So
Still there.
This is my Arya Stark moment. Joe
All right.
Rogan, Kill Tony, Andrew Schultz, Sean Gillies, or whoever Chelsea Handler is going to make crumple into a wad of toilet paper.
Yes.
I'm taking my cues from her, and
All
I
right.
am staying the fuck away from her and out of her crosshairs.
Yeah, so on that, let's say goodnight, America.
And good night, America. So please jiggle that handle for Memorial Day weekend. It's time to flush for the troops. Plop.
ask that you open your hearts and put your faith in me. Those who accept my truth will be welcomed into a land of milk and honey, for I am your But no matter what I do, some of you people will never accept me into your hearts. Never love me. Never believe in me. And to such heretics I offer oblivion. And those who seek to destroy me, you will die the most horrible of deaths, as befits your wickedness. My reign will last forever, and when this world is cold and dead, I shall remain eternal. God of the ashes.
Evening, cunts. Daddy's home.